Hello and welcome to the third annual RGLtv Feed the Kids Marathon. I am your host, Noise Police, and this is Böbl, a brand new NES game from Morphcat Games. It was officially released last month and is available on their itch.io page as a name-your-own price. A rap song that we in the community made will be available along with their OST. How cool is that? Let's introduce our competitors! From the Salsa Shack, the king of carbonation, the emperor of effervescence, the sultan of soap, the defender of droplets, Retrophile TVs in your bottom right, it looks like, and from the Salsa Shack, he'll ring your bell and then serve you some bell peppers with it. Pico de Gallo, he's in the upper left. From the Salsa Shack, the Iron Ball from Ipswich, Avodrock 42. He's up in the upper right. And Grandma's favorite from the Salsa Shack, ChucklesW73. Here we go. Let's get ready to bubble. Racers, are you ready? I will call the timers on your mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bubble! Let's get ready to bubble! All right, we've got Avodrock off to a hot start. Chuckles right behind Pico de Gallo. Retrophile is giving a tour of his room, and we have Chuckles first into the basement. The dive ball will make you go deeper. This game is all about physics. Right now, Avodrock 42 is in the lead. Retrophile TV is in the bathroom. That's all fine. We have other great racers here. He'll make a comeback. He's just warming up, people. All right, Avodrock going up, going down. This is a great game about a bubble. And guess what? There's a surprise. We're rescuing some ducks on the way. Roger that. Here we go. He's going to make a great comeback. Okay, Pico de Gallo, we're going. Yes, all right. Still going, still going, still going. Look at that. So when you pop in this game, that is like a death. But you see these bells. You can ring my bell. I can't sing anymore, or else we'll get DMCA'd. When you ring the bell, that's like a checkpoint. This game is very cool in the ability to have these moving checkpoints throughout the screens. We're in the pipes. We are doing all sorts of weird stuff. Look at this. Avodrock is clearly in the lead. They are not going the intended route. The devs are going to be angry. Don't tell them. No, the devs are very cool, and they have been very appreciative, and this is actually version 1.1. They tweaked this. They won the NES dev competition at the end of last year and officially released this game. You may remember seeing this game, but you're not crazy. It did just officially get released 2 weeks ago. It is available for you. You should play it right now. And we are having troubles in the basement. Everyone is popping. Look at this. This is no bueno. Here we go. All right, we're moving on. We are in the basement. Let's see some grandma from Avodrock, a grandma from Chuckles, and a grandma from Pico de Gallo. This is how close we are, people. We have 3 consecutive grandmas, 3 seconds apart. We have a race going. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, grandma's basement, but he bonks out of it. Here we go. We got Pico de Gallo. He's going, he's going, he's going. They're going down into the basement. And yes, bubbles can swim, right? Sure, why not? On the Nintendo Entertainment System, they sure can. All right, we are in the basement. And we got some things. We are collecting the ducks. We are going up. We're going to see our first Darkwing Duck. It's time to get dangerous, suck gas evildoers. All right, we are going down, 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 down into the depths. Down into the depths. There we go. We're racing underwater. And what is Chuckles doing? I think there is something wrong with Chuckles' mister. Ladies and gentlemen, he's playing on a mister. If you play on that, maybe you can go through walls. I don't know. Here comes the bell skip. Will they skip the bell? Oh, they both skip the bell. And remember how I was talking about the moving checkpoints? This allows them to intentionally wipe and warp all the way back here where they can go on collecting ducks. We're seeing some route divergence from Avodrock and Pico de Gallo. I'm not even paying attention to what Chuckles is doing. I think he was cheating. I think he got some tips from Pegleg Pete on how to play this game. Here we go. All right, so Pico de Gallo going down into the vault. He's getting Scrooge McDuck. Bless me, bagpipes. He is going to get him cleanly, warp out of there, back to a bell. Oh, he perfect bell skips. There's a toad. Watch out. And Deadeye Duck on Avodrock's screen. So you can see that the game started off very linear, They were all in the same route, but now there's 8 ducks. In these middle ducks, there's a bit of a route variance. What did Pico de Gallo just do? Did he just jump the waterfall? Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen that. In all my years of bubble competitive announcing, I have never seen anyone jump the waterfall in a live competition setting before. This is amazing. You are witnessing bubble history right now. I hope the devs are watching. Actually, I hope they're not, because we are breaking this game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Retrophile, speaking of breaking the game, he's coming back. Okay, we have Pico de Gallo getting plucky. Pluck him out of there. Avodrock is in the lead. Chuckles is on the quest for Scrooge. It is a race between Avodrock 42 and Pico de Gallo here, ladies and gentlemen. They are ascending to the heavens, to the clouds, whatever you want to think this mushy, gushy little goodness is. Will they not get... Oh, he's tar-pitted while trying to get Ferdinand. Pico de Gallo takes the lead. You can see how competitive this is as a speed game, ladies and gentlemen, because just one mistake... That wasn't even a pop. That was just non-optimum movement. And Pico de Gallo just floats on by. Float like a bubble and sting like a bubble. That's how it works in bubble. And it's pronounced bubble, I believe. But I used to pronounce it bobble. I have no shame if you pronounce it bobble. It's like Jackie-O, Jackie-O, or, Mrs. Kennedy. You can say it however you want. Anyways, you can see the cloud climb. This is a very exciting part of the race. There's lots of physics going on with jump height and everything. I encourage you to really play this game and explore what I'm talking about here, because the physics in this game and control are amazing. Oh my lord, Avodrock almost takes the lead after a Pico misstep. This is the end, people. This is the end. Who is going to cross that line first? And it looks like we have Pico de Gallo crossing the finish line first ahead of Avodrock, but there's one last screen. We have to make sure that they collected the 8 ducks of bubble. If Pico de Gallo lands in this last screen and we don't see 8 ducks, that is not the run, folks. That is not the run. Avodrock can pull this out. Let's see. It was a mad dash. You can see the other competitors. Chuckles is out. Retrophile might pull up on Chuckles here, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. Pico de Gallo is about to show us 8 ducks on the screen. Will there be ocho? Let's see. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, ochos. We have Pico de Gallo, Avodrock 42. Chuckles is rounding it out here of the Salsa Shack. He's probably have 8 ducks, but we got to check the tape. I think that was a TAS. I think he was showing a TAS. Now, why a TAS would end up in 3rd place, I don't know. You're going to have to ask ChucklesW73 about that in his own channel. And if you would like to know more about the Salsa Shack and what we do, come to one of our channels, hit that exclamation point Discord, and then you can learn about it there. Ladies, gentlemen, ducks of all shapes and sizes, what a contest we had today as Chuckles comes across the finish line, and that's a clunk for Chuckles. Retrophile, for being ages behind, is about to finish this race. That was very impressive. There must have been a side bet on that. But anyways, stop into our channels. Thank you for all the donations and support. Well, what a weekend for RGLtv. Feed the kids. Please join the Salsa Shack and Soap Team December 19th for the championships of Grandma's Old-Fashioned Bubble Tournament hosted by GG Speedruns. That's December 19th. And remember, Morph Cat Games made this lovely game. We love it. They love that we love it, and they are coming out. You ever heard of crowd control for the NES? Well, they're about to build it into this game. I'm telling you what, join their Discord as well to learn more about that. Thank you very much. Let's just see Retrophile and these 8 ducks, make sure that nothing seedy was going on. I like to see the ducks at the end now. You got to be, now Moniker is the mod for this game along with White Hat, the historic White Hat, and that's 8 ducks. Thank you very much, RGLtv. I would like to throw it back to you. Quack, 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 quack.